and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to a place that's been visited by over 50 million people, and I'm going to see a 115-foot waterfall, and I'm going to see a drunken tree. So if that interests you, stick around and let's go. Okay, so here I am at the Flower Dome. In actual fact, it's the world's largest glass greenhouse.
So, if you're willing to look down the looking glass of the 3,000 panels of glass that make up the Flower Dome, you could be mistaken for thinking you've entered an alternative universe. You might recognise some lovely sculptures inspired by Alice in Wonderland. And even the plants look like they might be from a magical and alternative universe, coming in all sorts of strange shapes and sizes.
So the Flower Dome's volume is equivalent to 75 Olympic swimming pools. It's huge, and nearly every continent is represented here. In the Californian section, you've literally got every type of plant and vegetable to make the perfect juice. Obviously, I'm not going to take any cuttings, but it's making me really thirsty. Even with a mask on, you can still smell the beautiful aromas of lemon. Representing all of these continents makes for a very rich, diverse flora. So let's go and explore some more. Normally in Singapore, you'd have to take shade under a nice tree to keep cool, but in the Flower Dome, you don't need to, because it is at a constant temperature of about 23 to 25 and it feels really cool, which in Singapore is a great treat.
And this rather interesting sculpture by Bruno Catalano depicts a family leaving Singapore and taking beautiful memories with them, but also leaving a part of themselves behind. I have certainly taken some wonderful memories here from the Flower Dome, but with the borders still being closed, I'm actually just going 20 minutes down the road. I can't leave here without finding the drunken trees. I suppose drinking does add some weight gain if you have quite a lot and are drunk quite a lot of the time. Let's head high up in the mountains, where the clouds lay low on top of the forest trees, some 2,000 metres above sea level. Okay, so the mountain's actually only about 30 metres in elevation, but it does provide a great insight into the native vegetation you'd find in cloud forests.
And the great thing about being on top of a mountain is that it's really breezy.
And the spectacular cloud walk not only allows stunning views of the plants within the cloud forest, but also of the marina. And it's an easy way, obviously, to descend the mountain. And there it is, a 115-foot waterfall. Absolutely stunning.
So nice to feel the cold water when it is so hot outside.
cloud forest, or the cloud dome as I like to call it, is equivalent to 1.5 football pitches. So yeah, it's pretty large. And once you finish walking around the cloud forest, there is a fantastic interactive and visual learning hub where you can find out more about the array of the native plants that you have seen in the cloud forest.
So that's the end of my first trip to the Cloud Dome, and a wonderful concept and a phenomenal piece of architecture, which really goes a long way to showcase how fantastic and diverse our precious living planet actually is. It's really worth a visit.
In keeping with the theme of alternative universes and imaginary mountains and forests, I'm about to head to the rather futuristic looking supertrees. And more specifically, I'm going to head up to the skywalk.
So, I made it to the skywalk, 22 metres above Gardens by the Bay, with wonderful views of the Marina Barrage and of course the supertrees. Supertrees obviously come to life at night time with a beautiful light display. For now, I'm going to enjoy the breezy atmosphere and soak in the views from up high.
There are 18 supertrees in total, and they're 50 metres high. So they're like vertical gardens, but also they produce solar energy. And they do actually look like they're from an alternative universe.
This is just one of many gardens in Singapore, but as you can see behind me, it highlights how lush and green a city Singapore is. Okay, so now heading to the Marina Barrage, and let's hope there are plenty of people flying their kites. Let's see.
Great day out, enjoying a little drink and watching everybody having a picnic and flying their kites. What a perfect end to the day. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.